Are you like me and you've had to cut a hot date short because you're worried about if your sap tank is running over? Sap Spy. Or have you burnt that quiche again because you suddenly had to run down to the woods to check and see if your vacuum level was good? Sap Spy. Sap Spy. The only sap monitoring device that wants its martinis shaken, not stirred. Have you ever been away from your sugar bush wondering really what's going on down there? And really what that led you to do was to drive there repeatedly, checking it. Well, that's a lot of time and worry that you can take off your mind with the Sap Spy. It can measure your vacuum level, your sap tank level, and the temperature, anywhere you're at, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Once you're in there, you can customize what notifications you want and how often you get them. One of the things that I really like about it is you can put in 3 different phone numbers in there that it will send these alerts to. And what's kind of cool, what I really like is you can set your tank alert to what level you want it to send you that alert at. So a percentage of full. You could set a vacuum alert, so if it drops below a certain vacuum level you'll get an alert. Or you can get a loss of power alert too. All things that give you peace of mind so you don't have to worry about what's going on in the woods when you're not there. Let's take a look at how to install it. Alright, on the Sap Spy, one of the functions of it is it's a vacuum monitoring device. So this will allow you to know what the vacuum level is at your releaser when you're away. So simply, it's just this. You take some regular 5/16 inch tubing, the same stuff you use for your tubing in the woods, and you connect it to the vacuum port on the Sap Spy, and then you take a length of that and you connect it to your releaser, and you can do that by coming up with a T or something like that like I did here, and that's going to give you your vacuum level through the Sap Spy, which will put that information on your mobile device. Okay, so you've got your sonar sensor that comes with the Sap Spy, and it has on it 2 bubbles. So when you have it mounted in place, you can have it perfectly level. And today what this is going to be our sap tank. Since we're doing this review in the shop, we're not outside because it's really cold. This is our sap tank, and you're going to have to mount the sonar sensor above the sap tank. So it comes with this multi-position mounting system on here that allows you to mount it in many different configurations. Okay, one of the tips for the Sap Spy sonar would be that you want it to be mounted at least 10 inches above the high level of your tank for it to get its most accurate readings. And then in your phone, you're going to go into settings to actually calibrate it. So what I've done is I've come up with this PVC piping mount. Simply put that together real quickly. And all I have to do here is tighten up this clamp, and this is going to be able to read your tank level and put that on your mobile device so you know what it is wherever you're at. And then here on the other end, it comes with a really nice long cord, and you just simply plug that tank sensor into the port on the bottom of the Sap Spy, and it's got plenty of length on that cord to get to where you have it mounted on the wall in your sap shack. Alright, another great feature of the Sap Spy unit is that it will take the temperature of where it's installed. So, when you do that, make sure you install it where you want the temperature being taken in your sap shack. Alright, for a power source for the Sap Spy, you got one of 3 options. It comes with this USB cable, which you plug in right here, and you can just put that to your regular outlet at home and charge it up, because the cool thing is it has an internal battery which the charge lasts for 2 to 4 weeks. So in most cases that's really going to mean that you just have to take it home one night and charge it again. If you don't do that, there are the options of solar power or 12-volt DC battery. I would just take this and charge it and then mount it somewhere on the wall in your sap shack. In my opinion, the Sap Spy has a license to kill. Wasted time and money. I recommend the Sap Spy because I know it's going to save me time and money. There's been way too many times that when I've got down to my sap tank, it's been overflowing and I'm seeing dollars running on the ground. Now with the Sap Spy, that alleviates that problem because I know what's going on in the woods at all times. It is going to save you time, money, and a lot of worry. Another thing I like is it's really easy to set up and use, very simple device, and I like the straightforward data that I can get out of it, letting me know what's going on. One of the things I like best about the Sap Spy is that it's made right here in Wisconsin, so you know it's quality, and it's made by a small maple syrup producer like many of you out there, and it's much more affordable than most other systems out there. If you want to get one of these Sap Spys, just check out the affiliate link in the description below and it'll take you to where you can purchase the Sap Spy. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of high sugar content. Please subscribe and remember, always keep it real.